welcome back to Miniature Apocalypse. Thanks for joining me. We're going to have the news for the past week. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2026. Kicking things off with Salute 53. Looks like it's going to be at the London Excel. I'm assuming that's in London. Europe's largest wargaming convention. So I just having been to Adepticon and seen how big that was, this actually looks bigger based upon this list of the vendors that will be there. If you scroll down, sorry, traders, the list goes on forever and ever. I couldn't even imagine how much money I would spend there, but it would be a lot. So hopefully someday I can make it. So if you're going there, I hope you have a great time. Wish I could be there. Looking to see what news comes out of it. Look, it's still going. Looking to see what news comes out of it. And we will go from there. So Salute 53 this weekend, Saturday, April 11th in the UK. Have fun out there. Next up, near and dear to my heart, because I love the Bulldogs, Wargames Atlantic. They have released the roster for the Bulldogs for Deathfield's Arena. If you didn't watch, I've done a few videos on that. Last one was a battle report. So because of this, I probably will do another battle report, and maybe I will have an opponent, so I won't miss so many rules this time. So I'm really excited about the Bulldogs. I've got a lot of them painted up. There's a link here to download the roster. I've already done that, and then this is the tactical guide, which I like that they publish that. It's helpful. So check that out. I'm really enjoying Deathfield's Arena. I hope you are too. Also from Wargames Atlantic, King John takes the field. First expansion for the Barons War is King John. This mighty 246-page tome greatly expands the game across the reign of this storied monarch. So it looks like a well-produced book. I don't play the Barons War. I would love to give it a shot, but I haven't had the opportunity yet. Check it out if you play, if you're into it. I know the artwork looks really nice there. Moving on to the Army Painter. They have available for pre-order the new Masterclass Kolinsky Sable brushes. Now, I buy their brushes a lot, and I've liked them in the past. Now, I'm not a competitor when it comes to painting. I don't paint for display. I paint for tabletop just to get it on the table as quickly as possible, but I like to have good brushes all the same. And these look really nice. I do have the other set that they just released, or re-released, I should say, and those are nice too. I've been using those a lot. They've got the dry brush set as well. And then the Army Painter, John Blanche. The legacy of John Blanche continues with the debut of our exciting new Masterclass series paint range. So it looks like some new Masterclass paints. And you can see them here. Again, I'm not a competitor, or I don't paint for display, so I don't have a lot of paints. I typically just have what I need to paint what I got. So, but I know some people really enjoy that, and I think this will be a good option. So that's Army Painter. Check it out. Blood and Plunder, a decade of plunder from Firelock Games. I can't believe it's been 10 years. They got a Kickstarter going for this. It is already backed, well exceeded its goal, 411 backers. It's got 21 days to go. So if you like Blood and Plunder, or you're waiting to jump in, this might be the time to do it. It is a great game. I like the morale mechanics. This is where I really first experienced something like that, and I think it gives the game a really good realistic feel. It makes it interesting. So I think, let's see here. I think it's $250 for a two-person starter set. Here we go. Dueling Captains, $249 US. You get the hardcover rule book, Raise the Buccaneers expansion book, 2 army boxes of your choice, 1 unit card deck, and 2 activation decks. So $250 US. That's a good deal. Though I don't see any ships on there, so that might not be great, but you can always buy those too. So Blood and Plunder Kickstarter, a decade of plunder. Go ahead and back them. They got 21 days. And then Trench Crusade. Just a quick blurb here. They have picked up a 3D printing partner, Pluto Minis, and this is to cover the Australia, New Zealand, and Asia Pacific area. So I think that's good to see. If you're doing basically a 3D printing type game, you gotta have some physical printers, because I know a lot of people don't print in resin because of the toxicity and just the skill level. So, like for me, I would rather buy those figures. So good for Australia, New Zealand, and the Asia Pacific. They now have a supplier. It's good to see. And then new hashtag new 40K train objectives, make the battlefield your mission. So with the announcement of the 11th edition of Warhammer 40K, the Warhammer community site has been doing a series of articles that gives you some insights into what the new rules will have. And this one's about the terrain objectives. And I know that was a big complaint about the last version. So here you can see, and you can read the article. As usual, I will provide the links to all these articles in the description below. But you can see that the objective, instead of being a circle, is a rectangle, but it's got terrain on it. So there's a couple of changes here. You can read the full article to get the details. There's a bunch of other articles about terrain rules, new terrain rules, and things like that. So I really like that they're doing this. It kind of gets you ready for the new edition, and gets you excited. And then I just want to wrap it up. I'm always looking for a deal like everybody else. And you can see here that Sprue Dude has 20% off site wide through April 15th. It is tax season here in the United States. They also have 25% off parry and bolt action sprues. So it's a way to get some good deals on some sprues from the Sprue Dude. And then Battlemat Bazaar is also having the tax sale, 20% off through April 15th at midnight. So, with that, thank you again for being here at Miniature Apocalypse. Make sure to come back next week, Tuesday, for a new video. Like and subscribe this one, and take care.